Do JavaScript classes need transpilation for browser compatibility? Imagine building a modern web app with the latest JavaScript features and wondering if your code will run everywhere. If you love using classes to organize your code, you might be asking the same thing. Let's explore whether JavaScript classes need transpilation for browser compatibility. JavaScript classes were introduced in the S6 version of the ECMAScript standard, which is a way to write cleaner and more understandable object-oriented code. They make creating objects and handling inheritance much easier compared to older prototype-based methods. But not all browsers support these classes right out of the box, especially older ones like Internet Explorer 11. Transpilation is a process where modern JavaScript code is converted into an older version that all browsers can understand. Tools like Babel are used to do this automatically during the build process. Babel takes your S6 or newer code, including classes, and rewrites it into S5 syntax, which is compatible with almost all browsers. Why is this important? Well, if your website needs to work on older browsers, especially those that do not support classes, transpilation becomes a must. Modern browsers like the latest versions of Chrome, Firefox, Edge, and Safari support classes natively. But older browsers like Internet Explorer 11 do not recognize class syntax at all. Without transpiling, your code will break on those browsers. Even in browsers that support classes, there can be small differences or bugs. Transpiling helps ensure your code behaves consistently everywhere. It also allows you to write using modern features, which makes your code easier to read and maintain. Using build tools like Webpack or Rollup, combined with Babel, makes this process smooth and automatic. You can specify which browsers you want to support, and Babel will only transpile what's necessary. It's important to understand that classes are a syntax feature. Polyfills, which add missing functions or methods, cannot convert syntax. So for classes, transpilation is the only way to make sure older browsers can run your code. If your project only targets modern browsers that update automatically, you might skip transpiling classes. But for broader compatibility, especially if you need to support Internet Explorer 11, transpiling is essential. In summary, JavaScript classes do need transpilation if you want your code to work in older browsers. Using tools like Babel with proper configuration makes it easy to write modern code and still reach everyone. This is a key skill for web developers who want to master implementing classes and other S6+ features without losing compatibility. So, whether you're building a small project or a large application, understanding transpilation helps you write cleaner code that works everywhere.